So it all depends on the hunger of the U.S. attorney and the AUSA that's involved. And if they want this individual badly enough, they'll make very attractive deals for these individuals. What does a very attractive deal look like? I think they go for the lowest hanging fruit. Whoever, didn't actually the guy, maybe someone that was involved that didn't actually, or someone that, but it didn't hit, they're going to have forensics. Yeah. So they'll take whoever is the least culpable, and I think that they'll approach him and make a deal with him that'll be the most attractive. And if that guy doesn't make a deal, they'll move on to the next guy. So usually that's what happens, right? You go for the lowest hanging fruit first, the guy that you think will flip, the guy that didn't really have that much involvement. And I think what also is interesting with the indictment is it wasn't just money. They're like, oh, it could have been money or it could have been career advancement.
Lil Durk's legal team has presented 3 strategies for securing his release from jail in 2025, starting with an alibi addressing allegations that his lyrics amounted to self-snitching. Drawing from the YSL trial playbook, Durk's lawyers argued in court that the lyrics were being misinterpreted. Additionally, his producer submitted a declaration in the murder for hire case, stating that the song Wonderful Wayne and Jackie Boy featuring Babyface Ray, which prosecutors claim alludes to the incident, was actually recorded 7 months before Lil PAB's passing. Court documents, ATTP, include the original project file, confirming the track was created and recorded prior to the event. The lyrics in question reportedly state, "Look on the news and see her son screaming no no," referencing Quando Rondo, who was seen at the crime scene reacting emotionally on the sidewalk.
This man, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight.
Lil Durk's legal team also addressed another set of lyrics where he raps, "Told me they got an Addy, go, got the location, go." Prosecutors attempted to link this to a statement from Rick Baby, who publicly claimed that he would have shared Quando Rondo's location if Durk had asked, out of loyalty to him. Durk's lawyers argue that this connection is purely speculative and lacks concrete evidence.
Why is that? Then it's people like, you lined up somebody from your hood. Like, listen, I didn't. But at the end of the day, what's wrong with giving my friend the address? Oh, this is my boy. He lost his boy. Who did it could be around. 9 times out of 10, he had asked me, I probably would have been coke if he even asked anybody, if this is even true. But 9 times out of 10, like I said, can I leak a bar?
Sure.
I said, if he make the call right now, I'd up it.
Right.
Brick Baby has already clarified that his statement had nothing to do with the crime in question. It was purely hypothetical. And he has also stated that he will not testify against Lil Durk. Additionally, Durk's team argues that the Quando Rondo screaming lyrics are nothing more than a remarkable coincidence. However, prosecutors pushed back in court, presenting new evidence against Durk and his legal team. They announced that over 230 gigabytes of digital evidence, including audio and video recordings, surveillance footage, and 20,000 pages of reports, are currently being processed for discovery. This revelation aligns with DJ Academic's previous claims that Durk's albums serve as a roadmap of the crimes he has allegedly committed.
2020, Von. 2021, his brother dies. 2022, the niggas who his brother, they get clapped. The two Von, at least a cousin of theirs get clapped. 2023, he drops an album, I'm almost healed. You ever think about that, Chad? It's like poetic. 2020, Von dies. 2021, his brother dies. 2022, get back for both those situations. 2023, I'm almost healed. Crazy, huh?
Like the video if you want Lil Durk released. But based on the evidence emerging, it appears he may have laid out a roadmap for revenge and eventual healing through his music. With hard evidence now coming to light, it was also revealed that Durk's longtime associate and co-defendant in the murder for hire case, OTFDD, may be considering a plea deal. The case involving Lil Pabi's passing is just one of many that Durk is now being linked to, as numerous allegations continue to surface regarding OTF members' involvement in various crimes. Meanwhile, OTFDD seems to be distancing himself while he can. In today's court hearing, federal prosecutors claimed that Lil Durk allegedly paid to have 2 individuals targeted. The feds believe that OTF Jam is the key witness who could link Lil Durk to all 3 crimes. They referenced an Instagram live session where Durk and OTF members allegedly realized that Jam was wearing a wire. He was seen holding the top of his jacket, whispering into it, seemingly checking if everything was properly connected.
I ain't gonna lie, like my whole dream change. I ain't gonna lie, like back in the day. Oh, my. Oh, dang. Like back in the day. Look, he took out.
Give me the check on your man. I heard you got his head. I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, when I was growing up, I was having a dare. Architect. Having a who? I'm having a dare. School trying to stop down. All that woofing on the net, it got your man. Metro!
As prosecutors continued their investigation, they worked to ensure that Lil Durk's chances of receiving bond remained slim. To support their case, they presented new evidence to the judge, including a recently unsealed file linking Durk to a fatal incident in Chicago. According to the document, Durk is alleged to have orchestrated the killing of Stephen Mack, reportedly as retaliation for the death of his brother, D. Thang. While he has not been officially charged in Mack's passing, his name appears in newly unsealed paperwork ahead of today's detention hearing. During the hearing, prosecutors presented key evidence, including an Instagram story where Lil Durk wrote, "For D. Thang, aha," a post they claim hints at a motive. Additionally, they highlighted another Instagram story where Durk...
You can't see us, what? What? Tweak on my folks. Right. Hey, somebody always said, slap a car. Somebody always said, slap a car. Well, look on that, yeah. What goofy said that? He said, bro, like a cheeseburger. Ain't nothing cheesy over here. Stupid little boy. Yeah. This is real water. Y'all Jews, y'all over for real. Hey, I know what it be too, blood. What's that? Like everybody be having that cheese, you know? Y'all be doing shout outs, man. You gotta know your jury. Like, if somebody want me to give them a shout out for some jury, I'm gonna make sure you're in that vault. Yeah.
As prosecutors worked to establish a timeline, they confirmed that the Instagram story of Lil Durk laughing was posted on the same day that Stephen Mack tragically passed. However, this was just the beginning. Prosecutors went even further, introducing additional evidence, including statements made by Brick Baby in a public interview. During the interview, Brick Baby stated, "You can't say Lil Durk never slid for King Von anymore because they got Lil Pap literally snitching on him in front of 10,000 viewers." This statement, according to prosecutors, adds weight to their claims and further connects Durk to the alleged crimes under investigation.
Just said, 5 Chicago gang members with ties to Lil Durk, OTF, accused of being hired to unalive Quando Rondo in the LA incidents where Lil Pop was unalive. Suspects face the penalty if convicted.
But was this an attempted hit or
Why would
they
they say that no more?
Then they put you as
Why?
God.
Like, who died?
You can't say that no more.
Oh, because of FBG Cash? Oh, who?
federal charges in California?
Nah, because Lil Pop.
So this is about the...
Oh! What's that?
But I'm just saying, they just say you can't say that no more.
When Lil Durk was first arrested, Brick Baby was on a live stream when the host brought up his past reaction interview, the one where he said, "You can't say Durk never slid," a statement that inadvertently drew federal attention to Durk's name. Forced to rewatch the moment, Brick Baby realized the impact of his words in real time. With the feds now actively investigating Durk, they uncovered even more evidence, including footage of King Von jewelry shopping alongside 2 suspects. In this case, Dee and Boogie, further deepening the ongoing investigation.
Solitary.
They big fan.
We just looked at him. Let's go over there. What up, bro? Boss, you good? My boy. What's good?
They got real in here, man, because he just stepped in. The money man just stepped in.
This further suggests that Dee and Boogie may have also wanted revenge for King Von. However, Durk's rivals also took notice of the mounting evidence against him, which may have fueled their own desire for retaliation. Amid these tensions, sources allege that Lil Durk's rapid prison transfer was due to issues within his cell block. As a high-profile rapper, he was reportedly targeted for his commissary and money, making his stay more dangerous. The following day, both Quando Rondo and his best friend Lil Tim gave separate interviews. But what stood out was that they both delivered the exact same message, creating an eerie coincidence, much like Durk's lyrics mentioned earlier. His interview, Lil Tim stated that the altercation with King Von should have been avoided, and added that Lil Durk should have never slid and thrown his entire life away trying to get revenge for a beef that he and Quando were okay with ending.
I was like, shit, I was just protecting my little brother.
When you did finally find out that it was King Von who did it, how'd you feel?
I was like, damn, if Brian did that stupid shit last night, he still would have been alive. That's how I was. But I was like, shit, I ain't no the type person I am. Like, I'm a humble person. I ain't no disrespect to like his mama saying fuck him and shit like that, because I could easily get on that type of stuff and be clout chasing type. Like, I ain't on that type. I'm a humble person, but it's like they ain't never popped that shit off. That would have never happened like that.
This created yet another strange coincidence, just like Lil Durk's lyrics referencing Quando Rondo. However, the situation only made Durk's life in jail even more difficult. He was transferred to a new county jail known for its harsh living conditions, similar to what YNW Melly has faced. Adding to the controversy, Charleston White previously stated that people like YNW Melly, who have been accused of murder, shouldn't be living comfortably behind bars, a sentiment that now seems to apply to Lil Durk's current situation as well.
Whoever on my side, they got kids and a mama that 100% love them. And at the end of the day, bro, all this bull that we talking about is stupid. That could have been handled a totally different way. It could have been handled to the point where a song and $3-4 million could have came out or whatever. Like, that could have got handled in a legit way, in a music way.
However, Lil Durk's lawyers managed to present a second reason for his potential release in 2025. Reports revealed that Durk discovered his co-defendant, Otani, had filed for protective custody when they appeared in court together this week. This development caught the attention of Durk's best friend, Bezu, who responded publicly on Instagram Live.
The YMW Melly, I'm so happy he in jail getting mistreated. Yeah, I'm so happy he in jail getting mistreated, homie. Homie, when you take a life, homie, you ain't got a right to complain about a motherfucking thing about being mistreated. When you done chose to play somebody.
Things took a wild turn when DJ Academics spoke out about the rumors surrounding King Von allegedly snitching. This sparked a wave of confusion, but Academics then went on to clarify, revealing what he claimed to be the true plan behind the situation.
No motherfucker know what's going on, but them people that's in them courtrooms, man. For real, for real. Them be false accusations. Y'all don't even know what the f be going on, for real. Y'all really be trying to play Inspector Gadget and all this. Y'all just be weird as hell. That's what I be talking about, man. Like, first y'all done threw the jams rumors out there. Now y'all talking about Vonnie a snitch, gang. A snitch on what? Y'all don't even really know what's going on, for real. All my kids, y'all really just be running. And that's why I don't participate in nothing that got to do with nothing illegal. Because of you motherfuckers, y'all be trying to get them put under the jail.
But this Lil Durk was aware that OTF Von hadn't snitched and didn't want people online to tarnish his reputation over it. This led to a phone call from jail where Durk personally stated that he wasn't going into protective custody. However, the reality was that Von wasn't either. The caption following the call read, "Just got off the phone with my brother Lil Durk. He's in good spirits, staying positive, and focused on getting back home to his kids and family. We're not glorifying negativity. We're more than just street guys." That's an understatement. We're men of honor and stand by the code, regardless of our financial status. Bro hit the main line with the rest of us. No protective custody.
When you see Flacco post something, you almost gotta be like, look at this headline. Lil Durk found out that his co-defendant OTF Vonnie, King Von cousin, filed for protective custody when they came to court. Okay. That sounds so crazy. That sounds so crazy. Now, this is why we have streams like this. This is, I'm not gonna get on anybody or anything like that, and I'm not gonna ever say that I haven't, maybe jumped maybe once in a while, but I definitely do aim to be correct, and I never try to be incorrect out of malice, right? This is why we love to bring up the paperwork and try to explain it, and also increase everyone's knowledge on stuff, because a lot of times these days the headline is way better than the story.
Lil Durk wasn't allowed to directly address whether Vaughn was snitching or going into protective custody, so he took matters into his own hands, stating that he wasn't going into protective custody himself. This occurred at the same time the situation was unfolding. However, DJ Academics had a different perspective, criticizing the phone call as the worst move Durk could have made. Despite this, Academics acknowledged that Durk felt the need to make the statement in order to back up OTF Vaughn and protect his reputation.
Went to a federal prison. Say what, bro?
I said, I know you're but if you need anything, I got you.
I appreciate it. You thought that count,
Yeah, I know how that be, but it don't matter, bro. We ain't never moved our money. Except for that first time. Once it was that, it was that. Once it was like then, everything was history.
Yeah. I still got these same. I can't up there like shit. Where you from? What you got going? I'm in tour, yeah.
Man, what? The PC. Hey.
They thought they thought a computer, you downstairs, they be like, man, send me upstairs. Whatever it is, I gotta adapt to it. Nah, for sure. Can't go no more for the PC and come out hanging out.
This led to the third reason why Lil Durk's lawyers believe he will be released. It started with another lawyer online predicting his potential release
announced.
date.
Kodak Black's attorney, Bradford Cohen, says Durk has a chance to beat the King Von and Quando Rondo revenge case unless OTF testifies against him. He says,
unless members of OTF testify against him. Foreign added, I'm hesitant to say they have a slam dunk case on Durk Banks.
On Durk Banks. I think they have a long way to go to prove the conspiracy against him.
With all due respect to whoever 900 brother is, again, with all due respect to you, the guy's fighting for his life. I get it. Maybe for whatever reason, which I still think would be a dumb reason, let's say that Durk wants to address the people. You know how you put this out? You say, yo, Durk, we on. You let him say what he's saying to the public, and you cut it off. We don't need to hear y'all back and forth, because a lot of this audio kind of feels like maybe this wasn't how Durk wanted to first communicate with everybody in the world. Anything he does is gonna go viral. Having a conversation about, even if you think it's in good faith, yo, we don't move off money, nah, blah blah blah. It don't sound right. It don't sound right, brother.
It's still early in the case, and the feds may not have enough evidence to prove Lil Durk's involvement beyond a reasonable doubt. There's a possibility his lawyers could secure his release, but this hinges on whether the audio recordings that OTF Jam captured on his wire over the past 2 years are ever revealed. The lawyer also mentioned that Durk's release date would ultimately depend on whether anyone decides to cooperate and testify against him.
Comes to Durk Banks, so far I've seen one text that says don't have them associate my name with any kind of flights that they're taking. Certainly that's not a good text, but is that the only text? Because that doesn't, that in itself doesn't stand on its own. Certainly it's circumstantial. But like I said, we have to wait and see what other evidence they have. If they have a snitch, if they have videotapes or audio tapes of him saying something, I think that's a lot different than, hey, just make sure you don't associate my name with these guys. So I'm hesitant to say that they have, a slam dunk case on Durk.